Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining my live show this evening. Thank you for joining my live show. I remain my humble self, Obehi Lawrence Ehidiame. I appreciate you joining me today to talk more about a lot of issues like we're talking about education. What is education? Is it a scam? What are your views on education?
Um, that's one of the uh, topics we are discussing today. What are your views about education? I have my very good friend, a brother, um, Big Bro at the house joining us today on this live. If you're watching, I would like you to write in the comment section where you're watching from, and you can let us know what your thoughts are on education. Um, in Nigeria, do you think going to school is a scam? Do you think that the education that um, we are experiencing in Nigeria, that the education that we have in our country, do you think it's not important in our self-development or in our career development? Good evening, Wasil Ibrahim. I see you. Good evening, Ube Jojo. Good evening, Folorosho. Good evening, uh, Big Bro Amebo House. We're still waiting for you to join the show. Okay, Folorosho is watching us from Ekiti State this evening. What do you guys think about education? Um, we seem to be getting a lot of slogan around this time. Education, school na scam, school na scam. Do you believe that school is a scam? If you do, why do you think school is a scam? Why do you why do you think that school is a scam? These are pertinent questions that we need to answer. I see Jovita Okuji Egbe. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for your comments. Chiamaka Cynthia is watching from Enugu State. I see you. Thank you. So we are talking about education today. Do you think education is important aspect of our self-development? Do you think education has helped us to place us properly in today's society? Um, what do you think? Williams Ibel with you from Imo State, I see you. Wasi Ibrahim, I see you. Um, Wasi, if you want to be a guest, you can send your request, send your journey request, and then I can add you. I can add you to the what's it called, to the link, and then can see how we can bring you on. I've been trying to add Ibia with you. Sorry, I've been trying to add Big Bro and Big I don't know why he's not accepting the request. I've cancelled the previous one and I've sent a new one. Um, I'll just cancel this one again and resend again. This technology sometimes can be a bit problematic. Anyway, okay, since he says education is not a scam if you didn't get work after school, the knowledge you have is enough. Good evening, Chomsy. Thank you for joining the live broadcast. Um, we are dwelling on the topic today that says education, is it a scam? How has education influenced your life today? How has education influenced your life? If you want to be a part of this, you can send your join in request, and then I will invite you on to share your view, to share your opinion on what you think education is. Um, what have you done in terms of life development? What have you done in terms of life development? How are you developing yourself? What skills have you learned? If you ask me, I would say that after the secondary education in Nigeria, instead of jumping right into the university to obtain a degree, that the government should make it compulsory for these teenagers who are young secondary school leavers to learn a skill, either by way of trade or by way of learning a handiwork. That way, you prepare yourself for the future. Good evening, Ile Queen Okuri from Kogi State. Thank you for joining the show. Ile John, thank you for joining. Wasil says education is not a scam, but school is a scam. Self-education is not a scam. Okay, we are seeing a different angle to that effect right now. That someone says education is not a scam, but school is a scam. And then where where do you think you can get education from? Where do you think you can get education from? Is a, what is school? Is school not a place of learning? Because a tailoring institute can be a school. A mechanic workshop can be a school. Where do you think you can get education from? So if you are saying education is not a scam, then but school is a scam. Where can we acquire knowledge if not from a school? Thank you, our brother, Big Bro Abebo. Thank you for
We,
joining
we go acquire the knowledge from God now.
me. Even in the church, you acquire knowledge. In the mosque, you acquire knowledge. In the Babalawo house, people go to Babalawo to go and learn how to become Babalawo.
But is
So
I
any
agree.
place, any place that you see that learning is taking place can be termed to be a school, whether formal or informal. So how are you um, developing yourself? Like I was saying, um, before I will continue, I just want to welcome a few people who just joined. Ochim, Chris, thank you for joining the show. Becky, Okay, Queen, I see you. Uh, Esther Oluwatoyi, I see you. Abbas Omolalo, I see you. Praise Samuel, I see you. Jeff Tauzoma, thank you for joining the show. Guys, you can continue to share this live link to the pages you belong to. Continue to share the link so that others can join and benefit from this important topic, because a lot of people have missed it and they are thinking that actually when you go to school you will not amount to anything in life, which is a very, very wrong idea. Before I will let my brother Oscar the Great speak, I want to add one thing, that I want to complete a statement I was making earlier, which says that self-development should start from our teenage years or even before. Before you jump right at entering the university or your college of education or a polytechnic, learn a skill. A lot of people have used a skill they learned before furthering their education to even see themselves through school. And even after school, they've also used that same knowledge to better themselves in life. So it is very, very important to acquire knowledge in whichever school of thought you think you can get those knowledge from, to be in the right um, in the right what's it called, to be in the right sector in life. So I'll let Oscar the Great take over from here for now.
My chairman, good evening. Did they hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly well.
Okay, I greet the house. I greet the house, you know. We try make we talk about this whole thing for a very long time. A lot of youth really did behind this whole scenario. Say education, not the, not really the count for Nigeria. Make I use that word. Like if you go school after you don't finish school and after you don't serve finish, the government go neglect you. You are on your own. You understand? But me, I believe say there is two type of knowledge. I believe say there is two type of knowledge. The one you gain from school, then the one wey be say you yourself acquire by yourself. Sometimes you fit gain am for that same school in a social way. You understand? Mm. So na that one na dem dey ask you when you don finish school, say wetin be your experience. You understand? Because when you finish school, you want to go look for work or you want to do something pertaining to the field where you for graduate or where you for come out, where you want to work on. Then go ask you, say, what is your experience? You understand, my guy?
Yeah, I see you,
So
brother.
most times, our youth, we no get experience at all. You understand? First of all, the government or the system no create that opportunity to give you that experience. It's just to go to school, read your books, go to class, write exam, pass. If you no pass, if you want block, you graduate, you go serve. Then they begin pay you one 30,000 naira where you no go see. 1 year, you no go fit gather am. You understand? So the knowledge wey me I feel say everybody need to get concerning after life, school after life, e dey very important. For anything wey you dey do for school, there is always a department, there is always this place where you fit find yourself for inside that school to socialize, to build the experience on that same thing. For example, if you dey study accounting, if you dey study wetin dey call am banking and finance, dey get student fellowship for school wey you fit join, wey you fit be their financial secretary, wey you go take dey build up that your experience. You understand? As that finance level. So when you don graduate, you wan look for job, dem fit ask you say where you don get this experience for. You go tell dem say when I was in so place, I was their secretary of finance. finance, I was this to this. At least that one will give you one edge. Like for me, we did for broadcasting, where I graduate from mass communication. When I did school for Awuchi Polytechnic, we get radio station for there, which they call Hillside FM. That radio station, basically, we get from my own class. My own class get like 500 students. And I believe say na me be the first person to start radio for my class. Every, every other person no see am as anything. They just want to get that certificate and leave school. Then when me enter school, I did class. I see some group of men come my class, come do make announcement, say that they want press club. Now so then they teach people how to learn how to present for radio, how to do talk show, how to present news, how to do drama, how to do dance, a lot of things. And I find myself say these people, I need to join them. And I joined them. It was free. It was a press club build up to socialize or to build your social life and give you experience. So when I joined the club as a floor member. So from there, I dey see wetin I dey benefit. Then carry me go radio, teach me how to dey present for radio. From there, I come dey bring in most of my students, most of my classmates. Say, this thing dey available, make una come o, make una come join, una build una own, you understand, capacity, una build una own knowledge for this course wey be say we dey study together. Most of them neglected it. They no, they'll tell you say they no get time for that. They no get that time. Their own are just class. So from there, they come move, they come the set of the people wey dey teach us, they come dey graduate, they want hand over. So when they hand over, they come give me position as PRO, public relation officer. So when they give me that PRO, they come gas to lead one program for me. Now somebody be the anchor, which I dey learn through that person. So when they hand over the program to me, I can't begin to do the program by myself. You hear me now?
Yeah.
Program, they build my own capacity. Can you imagine? Say most of my students, wey be say they be musicians, wey they be artists, they can't they pay me to they play their song for radio. I can't they take and they make small money for myself.
Yes,
when I did. You understand? So from there, I did. You understand? I did build my capacity. From there, I did bring the ones who they really want join the club to build their own thing. From PRO, I find myself go enter president. They can't hand over, give me president for the club. Because of the capacity way me I don't show. For when me I get PRO, I know how many members I bring to the club. You understand? So when they come out, they can't hand over president to me. My own duty was to pass the knowledge way those my predecessors don't pass give me. I pass and give those people. And most of the people where I teach how to present today, most of them they work for some big radios. You they understand me now?
I see you, brother. That's a very interesting story.
You understand me? So most of them they work for big radio. So from there, they don't get that experience of what they want to do. The ones who no work for radio, the one who want to be red carpet host, I they see them, they present big events, they do red carpet, they do waiting they love. From waiting me, I learn from people. When me, I can pass to them, teach them. So when you do school, not be only book now you go to read, not be only classes you go to go. There are some social activities, there are some clubs. That's why you get a Rotarian club, you get some club, you get some big clubs where you say you feel join, where you say you go to build your capacity. And when you graduate, you go get a lot of experience to make sure say you fit face the labor market. Because a lot of people they find work. What do you take different from those people where they find the work? Now your own experience.
How do you stand out? Very, very important.
Yes.
How do you stand out?
Yes. So you get so when I finish Awuchi Polytechnic, I have to move back to Abuja. So when I did Abuja, I can't say, I be the work for radio before. Make I find where I go fit still take upgrade my presenting, my radio skill. So I can't talk to my president, will be Dr. Ayuba for Abuja Body of Comedians. He can't tell me that our vice president gets program for radio now, commercial radio, Hot FM. They make it call and he call that one, then link me. I begin go. That this time now I can't serve. I can't serve. I was not getting pay. I was serving. You understand? So the thing where then they do, my oga go pick me for my bus stop, carry me go radio. I go join them present. When they come back, he go drop me for the junction. I go pass there, go house for like how many years? That was how I build my capacity. So I don't do Lagos now. I no look for radio work. Now somebody call me say, one radio they find work workers, and I believe say you dey very strong for this radio thing. I refer you to them. I say okay, no problem. You go there available. I say yes, I go there available. And I went for the interview. The first day where I meet with the Oga na one kind big man for Ray Power. Where they say they don't pay for radio and broadcasting. When he interview me, when I did talk some kind of things, he look and say, this guy experience no be small picking. You understand? From there, they give me airtime. Not be say me, I dey work with them for salary. I tell them, say, I know if you work with you now for salary monthly thing. Give me my own time. Maybe once a week or twice in a week. Any advert where I dey get, bring to the radio. I go dey get commission, they do my thing. They actually they do my other businesses. And they accept it. Because why? They see the experience where I get.
Because you know your value.
Yes.
Because you know what you are bringing to the table.
Yes.
You understand me? You might not have owned a radio station for now, but in the future, you know where you are going already from when
Yes.
you started. You don't go school, say you want to go study law, you can't find yourself for broadcasting, right? You
No.
knew what you wanted and you built on it.
Yes.
That's one of the mistakes a lot of people are making today. You get what I'm saying? Because you want to go to school, you want to study medicine. They gave you physics. You don't know a thing about physics. You don't even know where to work if you study physics.
Yes.
You don't have passion. But because if you read, you can pass. And you want to answer graduate, you go and study.
No practical experience.
No, but you don't even know where to go with the physics that you are studying. They just say you can work here, you can work there, you can work there.
Yes.
At the end of the day, that's not your purpose. That's not why you even went to the school in the first place. Instead of you to say, I don't want this admission, I don't need it. This is not my passion. You will just take the course, say, make I do it for 4 years now. After all, I will get work for EcoBank. You understand me? So, when you are thinking of adding value for to yourself, you should think, am I in the right path? Or has somebody chosen the path for me? I have seen people who want to do medicine stay at home for 6 years writing jam until they make the desired score to get into medicine.
Yes.
And when they finish, when they are in school, they keep developing themselves, getting themselves acquainted with what is happening in the environment where they are learning from. In the hospital.
Yes. My no say make I come in for here. Make I just make one point so that I no go forget. Like wetin you dey talk now, I want pick for wetin you dey talk. Like most of the people wey study medicine, you know, say not nowadays, plenty people no longer look for job. They just find what they can do and use the social media space to create their own inch. Like you see Aproko doctor now, he study medical doctor. He's a medical doctor, but he not take him work for hospital. He take him put for social media, and he dey make him money. You understand me?
Mm.
It's not all negative side, it's that the positive side of why you are going to school. Some people go school instead of them to go do all these activities where they want to, they go rather go use and join court, or they go rather go use and they do runs. Those times where they go take build into their capacity, they go take and take they do other activities. When they don't come out, where God even help them come out of the school, they will be useless and wasted to the society and the family where they say spend the money for them. How you go come up for school, you no get work? How you go come up for school, you no fit run business by yourself? You no fit start something by yourself? What do you learn for the school?
You know, one thing is that a lot of people think, you see, some of those electives that you do in school, sometimes you should take it seriously, because it's a pointer for you to say this. For example, now you are in sciences and they are giving you electives in business. Take a cue from it. You understand it and see the business aspects of the sciences that you are studying and build yourself in that regard. But can we all be businessmen? No, we all cannot be businessmen. Can we all be business owners? No, we all cannot be business owners. But we can be head of businesses, even if we don't own those businesses, because it takes a lot of money to start up a business, and it takes a lot of experience to be able to grow in business. Like,
Yes.
if you look at Nigeria, let's take for example, guys, continue to share this live, continue to share this live to other groups.
For this life, we'll say they participate too.
Yes, continue
And
to like
one of
the live,
my
comment,
fans,
share your view, guys. Share your views. So right now, uh, for example, Nigeria has a very, very big economy that, because of a certain mentality, is not moving forward. Because people have a mentality, the Oga mentality. I want to be the boss. I want to be the boss. I want to be the boss. Nobody is exploring what we call useful partnership to grow in a particular sector. I can do it alone. I can do it alone. If I digress a bit, a bit to the Bible, uh, Bible says, one shall chase 1,000, two shall chase 10,000. You understand me? So
mm,
that is to tell you that what two people can do together is different from what one person can do. Let's
yes,
borrow a cue from Aba, the area market in Aba, where a lot of things are being produced. The China of Nigeria, we have a lot of intellect there. People that knows how to produce things. Instead of coming together, Obi wants to produce his own. Emeka wants to produce his own in small quantity. Obi wants to produce his own in small quantity. They don't even want to build a brand. Emeka will produce a palm slippers with the sole that is Prada. The leather is Gucci, and the top of the sole is Givenchy. Instead of them coming together, form a business and watch that business grow. Because nobody wants to be answerable to another person, nobody wants their idea to be kicked under the table. Maybe because somebody has got a better idea on how to run the business, everybody will go their separate ways and open their small, small shops. If you look at the top brands in the world, they are not owned by one person. It's because of this partnership. That's why people are able to uh, to go far in their business. That's why a lot of China produce are getting to Nigeria, because it's not a one-man business. So we need to learn to be partners. If you learn tailor, another of your guy learn tailoring, another guy learn tailoring, another guy learn tailoring. You have 200,000 to start, the other one has 200, the other one has 150. All of you come together and say we want to start a fashion institute. Already you have three great heads that wants to start a fashion institute. We say, okay, how much do we need? We are just fresh graduates. We have been able to raise 300,000 from NYSC. How much do we need to start this our fashion institute? Let's say we need a budget. We have a budget of 1.5 million naira. Okay, you raise 500. Raise 500. We go to CAC. We register the company and give each other shares, equal shares, and we decide who the chairman is going to be. Right constitution every 2 years, a new person becomes the chairman, CEO. Since we want to answer title, you understand? We come together, we set up this institute. At the end of the day, will it not blossom more than one person who has set up his own tailoring shop in a caravan somewhere? Packaging matters a lot. Packaging matters a lot. How have you packaged yourself in school or outside the school before you went into school? What are you doing to alleviate yourself from poverty? What are you doing to scale past the gibberish, the nonsense that our government calls minimum wage? How are you adding value to yourself to make yourself relevant in the labor market? Because if Oscar the Great has built himself, has built radio stations, has built shows, if he decides to leave Lagos tomorrow, before he gets to the next destination, he's got a job because he knows what he's doing. Because they would have seen that this man anchors his own show and he's got viewership or he's got what's it called followers that are listening to him. That anybody, any radio station would be willing to work with his firm. So I will leave the floor for Oscar the Great to continue.
My oga, thank you so much. Like the collaborations where you dey talk about, it boils down to uh the skill, the handwork where you dey sum up about. Most of times our youth feel say na money that take dey start everything because they not really dey know say ideas na be money. Your idea is your money. Somebody that does not have idea, even if say you give am 1 billion, you no go get wetin you go take am do. So when people talk about I need money to start a business, I need money to start a business, I need money to do this. If you tell that person say bring your list of items where you want to start this business, you go see that same person go tell you say I never ready oh, I never write am oh. But if they ask you make you give am the money, when you give am the money, you go squander am. So this boils down to our own government. Let our government produce programs or courses that these students can be taking. The NYSC wey dem dey go do, I no really understand wetin dem dey do for the NYSC because at the end of the day, one year these people graduate, they serve, and I still see these people still looking for job or still trying to struggle with life. To me, that money wey dem dey give them 30,000. To me, why not just carry am gather am? If na 500,000 you wan give them in total, that 30,000 dey give, just gather am give them. At the end of the year, any place where the copper wan go serve, make dem dey give am small transfer money and feed the money, make e no be free. When the copper don serve finish, you gather the money, you give am so that anything wey you wan take am start, e be like say you settle am while training am, while training the copper to go through that process of serving or learning that thing wey the person wan really do as e don graduate. Then at the end of the day, even if na 300,000, I believe say some people even sef go fit start something with 300, 200, 100, 50 as the person smart reach. But the government, education no really dey their agenda, because the program, anything concerning education, e no dey their agenda. Because if e dey their agenda, the money wey dem dey budget for education programs, you go see am for the country. So it's just for the youth say na wetin you fit do for yourself positively, na e go amount wetin you go become for future. So that's why we dey talk am say build yourself by yourself. Anything wey e be say you know say you fit get experience. Like when I wan go school, my immediate elder brother na first go out with you. Do the course SLT. He graduate from SLT. So when he graduate from SLT, he later dey work with one big company with just ND. He was working as a supervisor. From supervisor, they carry am go assistant manager. From assistant manager, they carry am go manager. E no take am 4 months to attain those heights. And they give am official car and official house. Now he work like how many, or 2 to 3 years for the company. He tell them say he resign. Clean and soft. Tomorrow, if you see apply to that company, they go still collect am back. Because they see impact, they see wetin e fit do. So when I dey enter, when I wan go out with people, now that my elder brother tell me say, as you dey go this school, so make sure say you fit gather all the experience wey you fit gather.
Because the opportunities are there.
Yes, he don go, he don gather. Now wetin he tell me, imagine say that my brother dey go school that time. Every weekend, he dey come from Awochi to Benin to come do laborer work, to take go buy small food stuff to feed himself. He no depend on parents. When parents give am, he go take. Then they give am money, but he take that one as the side business to ram. Aside also, he go still come every weekend. Few of the time, now they miss am not to come weekend, to come do 1 or 2 small work to check coupon for people. All those Saturday coupon, he go check am. They go pay am money. He go take am buy rice, buy beans, put for bag. If dem give am money for house, he go add that one join and he go. So imagine say he don't know wetin he decide do for himself. And this person where they tell you so now ND now he finish. You no go HND. You know they get BSc. He was the general manager of that company. They give him official car and a house. The house where the owner of the company, director, they stay. Now the man moved. You know, he never give that person, he never give anybody that house before. Now because of the return where my brother don't bring for the company, the money they my brother don't bring into the company. This is when he come inside. Now why those benefits give? And so in life, what
the value added.
yes,
The value added.
value not be all the time. Give me this one, I never chop. Give me this one. Even your helper, you the beggar make it give you food instead of you to define how you go take add value to the person, build the person, give the person with your own capacity, with your own ability. So you see, most of our youth, like I say, now school that they go, school no they go through there.
Yeah, that's right.
Like somebody for this your life now just talk and say the government need to produce a lot of learning programs. School is not enough for our youth. Like we where we don't experience all these things, like me and you, where we don't get this huge experience. I believe say we go see they use our platform to try encourage and talk to these students, this youth there, like we they do them so, because I they enjoy the topics where they bring in these days, and they very 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 enlightening to open people eyes and to pass out knowledge. You just be like say this your program where they do like this. It be like say somebody go 3 years course for one day.
Well,
Yes.
well,
What do you know? What do you know fit acquire the knowledge wey you no fit acquire for 3 years? Like I don't get this adage where people dey always talk say there's a secret in every job. You don't hear am.
yeah.
They say you must serve your master very well very well before he go show you the secret.
Yes.
Say you fit serve your after you serve and finish, he go bless you, tell you say make you dey go, he no go give you the secret. But wetin it takes for your master to give you the secret, you after you don serve and finish the normal year wey dem say make you serve am, then you come put in another extra year again to say master, this one I wan just take am dedicate my time dey serve you dey go.
I believe.
From there na I go come show you say this thing wey you dey do, this business wey you wan do, this education wey you wan go like this thing wey you wan do na like this dem dey do am. Some people dey close to their lecturers, some people dey close to their professors, dem dey get extra benefit, dem dey get extra mentorship. But while some people go school, nothing, no mentorship, nothing. Just go to class, come back, eat, go school, write exam, go church.
Sorry, really, and if you are selling ice cream, can you switch off the ice cream truck? All right. Thank you very much, my brother, for everything that you have said here. You hit the nail at the head. Because I said we were going to talk about a lot of things, and then you've spoken across all boards. Because one thing in life is that when you are choosing a course to study, you have to decide if it is the right course for you. You want to do nursing, they gave you what's it called? Beauty and management. What it concern nursing, concern beauty. Don't do it. Pursue what your passion is. What so because people like just like every year we write out a New Year resolution. Now some people don't design their own career path. I want to be in entertainment. I want to be an actor. I want to be a musician. Then you want to be a musician tomorrow, they're giving you literature in English. What are you doing there? Because see, if the moment we stop going to school for the wrong reason and start going to school for the right reason, you will see that we will begin to excel in our chosen career path. Not just go to school for going sake. Me, I went to school because I wanted to go to school and graduate. You understand? I didn't want to study biology or biotechnology. No, I wanted to be a doctor. Even after studying biology and biotechnology, I could have still gone to school to say, okay, going back to school, let me go and study medicine. Did I? No, I derailed. Before I decided that I knew that I have made a mistake, it was already too late. But trust people like me, they're too late for us.
Yes.
You understand me? We will retrace our step back. We will always retrace our step back. Guys, continue to share this video. I'm not seeing your likes. If you can send stars, send stars. Me self, I need money.
Now only
If you are learning from this thing and you feel like you want to encourage us, send stars. So
you don't see person.
Continue to share, continue to like. Let other people come and benefit from these things. So as I was saying, even if I had derailed, they say if life feeds you lemon, you do what? You make lemonade. I made lemonade with my own life. Yes, they gave me biology. I studied biology. I know if you ask me 100 businesses that can come out from being a biologist, I will tell you, if you want me to start listing them for you here now, that as a biologist, can you be an entrepreneur? I can be an entrepreneur if I so much want to. You get what I'm saying? So, if you are that kind of person that you want to do medicine, they give you a different course and you can make lemonade from the lemon that they have given to you, fine. But if you are not you know what you want, stick to the plan, defy that admission, keep writing down until you get your desired course. Because the problem a lot of people are having is that their parents, first of all, does not coach them to say, wait, when you get the right course, you will go school. Their parents is the pressure say, you know, see this person, Osapolo, you know, see Edokpolo, you know, see Okwapolo, all of them don't enter school. Not only you come there as they will be comparing you. No form of encouragement to say, don't worry, better luck next time. At the end of the day, you pressure yourself, go and choose a course that will not even give you scores. Even if the country, Nigeria, has made it possible for us to work in the bank, even as a medical doctor or as a lawyer, you cannot work in the bank. But does life start and end in Nigeria? What if you leave tomorrow? So that is why it is very, very important for you to do something that is sellable, that is marketable. You, so it's a different case that you don't have money to go to school. You don't have money to pay your fees. You understand? Maybe a particular course is cheaper or a particular course is not cheaper. But if the resources are there for you to go to school, that is the school that is denying you the opportunity, wait for your time because your time has not yet come. Your time has not yet come. School creates those departments. There are people that will genuinely wake up and say, I want to go and read physical and health education in the university. Even if it is one or two departments, they don't have to fill it with people who don't want to do physical and health education. I am not saying education is bad. So at some point, when I was looking for jobs in Abuja, and they were looking for people that had the NCE and to come and receive 250,000 to teach. I ask myself, say, you just are not go do NCE. You just are not go do NCE because every course is important, but it depends on what you want as a person from the course that you are studying. It depends on what you want. It depends on you. If peradventure you found yourself in that shoe to say, right now, my parents don't pressure me enter one course where I don't like. Fine. What do? You develop yourself. You develop yourself. You do education. Does not mean you have to go and start teaching for 10,000. If you do education course, there are things you can do. In the UK today, you won't believe that people have started teaching. You know the way some schools in Nigeria will say we are doing British curriculum, we are doing Philippine curriculum. People are doing Nigeria curriculum in the UK, private tutors. There are people that are doing Edukoya, teaching Nigerian language online. Self development. No idea is useless. Think, think. When you have thought of something, put it down and then begin to work towards it. How have you developed a career path? You cannot be jumping from this job to that job. No specific, no specific job path. It doesn't work like that. At the time when I was planning to go to Canada, I had a problem with uh, job experience because I didn't actually work for anybody. I had my own business. And that path that I want to use to go to Canada favors people who have a set out career path. You've been a banker for 20 years. You've been a teacher for 10 years. Years of those experiences because they are not looking for there is a path for business owners. It's an expensive path that you have to have up to 70,000 Canadian dollars to be able to utilize that path. You see, so it was not difficult to decide which career path I want to follow. You see, so anything you are doing, take it seriously. Develop yourself. Learn. In the UK, where I am, they value years of experience more than your degree. I attended an interview where I was more qualified than the people that are interviewing me. But by experience in the job, they interviewed me. They have been on that job for years. And they've got certifications that they didn't sit in class to learn. I've seen people in the hospital, they'll tell you they're in training and they're working and getting paid. So I don't know what the Nigerian government is doing. I don't know if it's because we have too many educated people, we have too many interests to go to school. That is why they neglected us. That's why our curriculum is not being reviewed. Guys, please, if you can, continue to share this video. Let the viewership increase. Continue to share, continue to send your love, continue to send your likes, guys, and continue to impute your own idea. Your opinion counts. So, experience matters a lot. In England, they believe in practicalizing everything that you are being taught. It's not textbook teaching. It's not textbook teaching. It is real life teaching. How is it like in real life? Go to the field, go and learn. In my workplace, a 16-year-old girl came to do industrial training before she will go into college to help her decide if she will like uh, she would like to build a career path in the adult social care setting. If she doesn't like it, fine. She can choose something else. If she doesn't like it, she can choose something else. So why let a child decide from yesteryears in primary school, I want to be a doctor, and you are not making this child go into the hospital to see if this child would like to see blood, or if this child wants to be a nurse, if the child see people, you know go wrong, you know go change idea. Because sometimes we just like the name, we don't actually like the profession. We want to answer engineer, and our parents want to answer doctor, doctor. You understand? So sometimes we do all these courses for our parents. We do all these courses for our parents. So uh, I don't know what you are doing to develop yourself. I've said try to learn digital skills that will impact on your career. Every course, every discipline that you study in school has a digital skill attached to it. For example, data analysis cuts across board because every day we deal with data, we collect data, we analyze data. Why don't you learn? You don't have to study computer science to be a data analyst. You don't have to study computer science to learn how to apply Python or R in our field of study. Adding that to your CV alone puts you in front, puts you ahead of others. So those are some key digital skills that you can learn. Then there are other ones that will give you a completely different career path. Project management, for example, is not project management too. In every course, in every discipline that you find yourself, there is what we call project management. You must do a project. We do project all the time. What are the tools you are using to do this project? Tomorrow, somebody will wake up and tell you I'm an event planner, and he doesn't know what project management is. He doesn't know event planning is a project. Marriage, say you want to plan your marriage now project. What are the tools you are using to plan this project? Have you given yourself timelines? What is, what is the soft? If there is a software that enables you to manage your project properly, have you learned that software? That brings us back to IT. So in your CV, if you are packing your CV with these skills, not the minimum wage job you will get. Say minimum wage na 30,000. 30,000 I don't buy for you to go work. Hmm? We live in a country where people who earn millions on bonuses are debating whether the government can pay the general masses 30,000 per month. And we see the people that are earning 30,000 or less fighting in support of their masters. Slave master relationship. You have a slave mentality. Person wey dey earn millions in bonuses. In fact, in monthly salary, na your entire 30 years of service money wey they will pay you, you no reach. In monthly salary, you sit down dey debate say we cannot afford to pay XYZ amount of money to the general public. Is that not shared wickedness? But yet, in our foolishness, we fight say it's right. Oh, your guy is right. Your guy is right. So, if you are not willing to break out of that minimum wage mentality and package yourself, I'm sorry for you. My brother will say, oh, I told me. Because you need to package yourself, you need to be adding value to yourself. You can go to a business, a place you have interest to say, can I work on volunteer basis? I just want to get experience in this field. I don't mind. When you get there, you show dedication and selflessness in service more than people who have been paid for the job. Small, you don't enter market. But if you know, if they don't take you there, and those people are able to give you a recommendation letter to any company based on what the attributes they've seen in you, you've done yourself a great favor. I've seen people go to NYSC, pick up a skill from the camp, develop themselves in that skill. When they come out, they hit the ground running. They have big fashion houses, big fashion houses, because that is what it's not. It's no longer a business that is run by an educated person and a business that is run by an illiterate. It's not the same thing, because the approach is always different. Sometimes it's good to also go and learn from an illiterate, because if you do that, you won't be at a loss. Because if you look at the Igbo entrepreneurial, what's it called? There's this name for it. Um, this is their scheme, one boy scheme that has been in place from generation to generation. Igbo apprenticeship scheme. If you learn that, you know that that lesson is not taught in class. It can only be taught in general studies, Nigeria social and culture. That's the only place you can learn such things. So if you learn from those people, coupled with your educational background, the sky is your limit in business. Because it takes intelligence to run a business. And when you are in business, always look for an avenue for growth. Growth in the sense that you are a one-man business. Every one-man business dies with the owner of the business. Take a look at the places you've lived. Take a look at the cities you've lived. Take a look at one-man business that belongs um, that belongs to just one person. That person died. What happened to the business? The business died with them because the person that has the idea has died. Even if the wife or the children try to pick up that business, in some cases it doesn't work. If if the vision for the business is not the same. But let's take for example, Coca-Cola is the oldest drink in the world. Do you think the owner of Coca-Cola, the original owners of the company Coca-Cola, do you think they still have shares in that business? No, they don't. But the name is still selling today. The vision is still there. The taste is still the same. It's still the same. A lot of companies have come and tried to push the business out of the market. Can they? No, because they have great opportunities. They let other people in to bring their idea to continue to move the business forward. So I'm going to be rounding up very soon. So that is the idea of growth. Let other people in your own opportunity. Call people together. Come, let's do this thing together. This is my business plan. If it's going to work, it's going to work. And have an open mind that you having a business plan does not make you having the best idea. You share your idea with people, does not mean that you are going to be the CEO of that business. Because your CEOship no go fit make the business go forward. Somebody else might have the grace to take that business to the next level. So sometimes it's good you allow for people to also lead you. So some of us are not born leaders. Some of us are born to follow others. So on this note, I will tell you, live above the minimum wage mentality. How do you do that? Is by developing yourself. Self development, learn a skill. Stay on the skill. Get a defined career path. Get a defined career path. In whatever area that you are in life, think of the business opportunities that those areas hold. When you do these things, you are setting yourself for excellence. You are setting yourself up for value. Continue to add value to yourself by learning new things, by evolving with time. Don't say I'm not a Gen Z person. All of us will be a Gen Z person. If you don't know how to do it, call your son, say, may teach you. It's not too late to learn. Call your daughter, say, oh, Gen Z, come and teach me, please. I want to learn it too. So let's keep on adding value. Let's keep on learning new things. I thank you all for joining this live today. I thank everybody who started this journey with us and then who ended the journey with us. I will say you continue to share this video to different groups that you belong to. Let others who haven't, who didn't have the opportunity to be on this live show today, watch it and learn from it. Because there are lots of mistakes we make. You send a child to school, the child says, I want to do this and does this, and you didn't advise the child. Your child is not learning a skill. Now, gone are those days we will tell our people, say, who learn panel beater? Who learn panel beater, no notebook? It takes brain to be a panel beater. It takes brain to be a mechanic. If you are an engineer and you decided what niche you are going to be an engineer in, for example, you are studying mechanical engineer, learn mechanics, learn generator repairs, learn things about engine. So, on this note, I thank you all for joining the live. I don't want to go, but I will have to go. So, thank you all. See you later. Bye bye, guys.